Hello fellow academics and welcome back to Lectoria. Remember when this was much smaller? Yeah, I do. It's still quite nice. Oh, look. Did you see that? She was actually using the bench. Very cool. I guess this is the downside of placing the tree in there. Now they're just gonna stand inside of the stone encasing for it. Not ideal. Alright. Anyways, I think there are a couple of things that we still want to do. First of all, our splendor seems to be increasing, so I'm quite happy about that. We want to make sure we unlock... Now we've unlocked basically all trading routes, except for this very last one. And that will be a bit challenging, as we will need a fort to actually build this. And initially I was thinking we want to build the fort up here. But I think the church will actually take over. So, yeah. What is going on? How do I assign people there? I don't understand. Waiting for worker. How do I make you work, mate? Cannot promote. I need Wait. If I need manuscripts to... then that can't be you. Brothers and sisters, you are a monk. This is just a chapel. Is that it? But it should be... Okay, now this I find very confusing. Yeah, it wouldn't be in here. Why would it? Actually, it should be in the monument section. Monastery. Chapel. Great Hall. Free building. What if we add a sub-building here? Edit, add sub-building. Oh, that's exactly that. Berry garden. Monks and nuns can consume rustic food best suited for brothers and sisters. A space for your monks to pray and rest. Maybe I do just... Oh, 2 more people. Definitely gonna take you guys in. Maybe I do need to just wait. But you're just doing nothing. Additional needs. Unless you actually need a monastic food. So let's go back in here. Let's look at the buildings. Sub-buildings. What if we, for example, add a vegetable garden? I want to keep this corner here empty for the wine, because I think that would look actually quite nice. Actually, back here would also be great for that. So where could we place the vegetable garden? I guess we could go further back here. Want to make sure we have a little bit of extra space to keep putting this down, or like expanding this building. So, you know what? As people are walking up to the monastery, they can have a look at the vegetable garden. Maybe this way they eat some more veggies. Yeah, I'm making this up as I go. But, you know, anyways, reason, we'll figure one out. Alright. Next thing that we need to do is we need to increase our wheat production. So let's go ahead, go into our food production area. Wheat farm. Gonna place you over here. Just a little bit of space between the two of you. Set this to be built. And once this is built, again, we'll create more wheat to improve our steady bread supply. What do you want? Oh, you want the boars? Okay, cool. You also actually want bread, hops, and beer. We could also start producing some beer. Which, you know, it's kind of a shame that our settlers don't have access to beer yet. Right. Instead, let's figure out how to actually finish all of this. So could build this up. We just need 2 more people in there, basically. So I think this one will actually be a little bit easier. Because the way we can increase our splendor is actually by building this up. So this adds to our splendor. So do actually all of these. So what we are going to do now, it's gonna sound a little bit weird, but we're actually going to remove all of the trees in our residential area. Not gonna remove these, and you know what, I'm gonna leave the 2 trees over here. All right. Oh, definitely not gonna remove the stone. You're not a builder? You are a miner. Good. Whew. That would have been horrible. Well, yeah, that would have definitely gone horribly, horribly wrong. And the next thing we're gonna do is actually just place decorations around here. Costs us money as we do it, but I think, at least, that our settlers will ultimately benefit from all of this. Actually, this just makes things nicer. Oh, I see. So we really need to attach these to our local market. Okay, okay, I'm getting this. So all of these are actually separate. Now this adds 3. You can actually put in another. This is too far. Oh, perfect. That adds 1 splendor. Let's go back in here, add a few more of these. I like the idea of having like an entranceway. Apply the changes. So that's starting to look great. Nope, this is the wrong one. Let's go back in here. Put down a little barrel. Actually, just between those 2. Kind of don't want to block. Oh no, I already have the food sign over there. So instead, I'm gonna place the barrels on this side. Barrels of fish, that kind of makes sense. And with that, 24 splendor, so 1 more. We could actually just go a little bit all out. Put a brazier in. I don't know where I would put that, to be honest. A simple bench could obviously work. What else do we have? A wall torch, hanging lantern. Let's make the entrance to our place a little bit nicer. As people kind of leave the market, they will pass through this, and then later on we can sort of place wooden fences like all around us. All right, apply the changes. Labor tier 2 reached. Excellent. So let's have a quick look at what that means. We unlocked all of this. So we can build a tavern, manor house, village architecture. Okay, we can actually build a treasury. And this is the stuff that we actually need to pay the not influence to unlock, which is Still makes a ton of sense. Unlocks an estate privilege slot for your village. I don't know what that means. We do currently have 35 of this, so let's buy it and then see. Village fortification, watch post. We needed that. Fortification is required by houses to increase their density and by certain workplaces to function properly. Interesting. By building watchtowers, you need a watchman to occupy it. Blah, blah, blah. Sub-building, manor house, should see a visual feedback here. Okay, got it. Tavern sounds kind of nice. Produces free berry brew in exchange for 2 berries and 1 water. Oh, very cool. Let's unlock the tavern too. Alright, but first build a manor house that has a oh. Advice followed. Cool. Edicts and privileges. Our standing with the estate of the realm has allowed us to enact our first privilege. These are benefits granted by each of the estates. You can also enable edicts which are laws and policies to help you shape your village in new ways. Let us claim the privilege and act dutiful prayers. Where? Alright, I'm gonna quickly pause here for a second. So, I've agreed to learn how privileges work by enacting one in an unlocked slot. No. Building overview. I would have guessed it's here, but it's not. It's not in here either, so it must be in my royal book. Village overview, here we go. Empty slot, here we go. And then we can do the merchant, trade prices, nah, labor buildings, upkeep, reduced. Oh, interesting. Fair reputation, cool. Additional tax, 1 more concurring taxes without penalty, dutiful prayers. That's what they want me to do. Every time you trade with a village of labor allegiance, you gain 1 influence with its estate. Okay, the happiness effect, residential taxation. Alright. We enacted this because they asked us to. Let's continue this. Building available. What are you? Oh, the tavern. Alright, housing is still insufficient. Advice followed. That was a success. That is good to hear. Alright. In addition, we want to go in here, add a sub-building. And this is supposed to be a watch post. Oh, I was like, but I can't build one. Where would I put down a watch post? So all of this seems to be doing pretty okay. Maybe technically as far away from my place as possible. Build a village watchtower. Okay, so maybe I'm actually attaching my watch post to this. Nah. I guess having a watch post overlooking the ocean is not too bad. Alternatively, one close to the market. Also not too bad. Well, it might seem a little bit maybe excessive. It can actually help protect our villages, right? It's almost like in case like thieves come in or something. And this actually covers a good amount of the houses around here. You know what? Let's place it here. What is this? Size 12? Is that too tall? That is a little bit too tall. How tall can you actually make these? Oh no. I thought I almost lost the button to make that happen. Alright. I think that is actually... Nah, let's put it a little bit higher. I think that's a good size. Also gonna make sure I think we have the weather vane over there. And we can't actually place another one on top. What we can do is put a little chimney on... We cannot, actually. Alright. Put the weather vane on, because why not? And then we're gonna say build it up. Alright. With that, we're building the Watchtower. Then we're gonna assign a patroller. Then it says... Sorry, not a watch post. Then it says build a watchtower. How do we do that? Rebuilding, watch post. Maybe we need to unlock that. Let's go in our progression menu. Da-da-da. You know what? Let's just unlock this. Ooh, I like that. Castle fortifications. I don't think it would be in here. Oh, definitely accepting you in there. Look at that. Now we're actually having 7 unemployed people. So we do need to set 4 in here. I guess we can only do 1. I guess they're all female. There. Oh, let's definitely set one of you up in here. Because again, this will finally produce us some tools. You are happily producing that, so this is cool. What do you want? Who are you, actually? Celebrating the laborers. The elders would like you to host a regional fair. This is an occasion to open up more trading opportunities by celebrating the fruit of hard labor. Ensure the mood of the fair stays high. Your people will do the rest. That kind of sounds fun. How do I do? Raise the happiness of your village to 75. Wait for the fair to be over. The biggest issue is the service. We can fix that. You know what? Let's give that a go. And just to make the service a little bit better, I'm gonna pause this for now. We're gonna make sure we add more space in here. Capacity +9. So we're gonna do not just 1, not just 2, but 3 of them on this side. And while we're at it, wait, this only adds 36 for now. Alright, so I don't think these are clear all changes. Yes. Instead, we need something bigger. So we're gonna take this and put you on the side. Make sure you're tall. Would that make sense? I guess if we put it towards the front... No, actually it kind of needs to be in the center. Alright, let's clear this again. What if we do this one, though? We could do this, put another one. Nah, this doesn't quite look right, does it? Although I like that it's a bit thinner. Currently adds plus 24, which is kind of crazy. We do it like this. Now this is quite a big addition. We could also maybe turn it into something more like that. That looks a little bit too big, doesn't it? Rustic wooden bell tower, rustic wooden major. But if we add these to it, it's still an insane amount. No, they shouldn't be as tall as the one in the back, I would say. So maybe kind of like that. But this doesn't seem like it's in the right spot. If we do it like this though, I think that kind of looks okay. Because I wish we could expand this to the side. Steeple. Nah. You know what? That will do. And let's go ahead, put a cross up here. Can do a rustic cross on the back. And then 2 smaller crosses up in the front. Doesn't quite fit in the bag, does it? What if we put this in instead? I think that looks good. And just to put a little bit more splendor to it, let's add 1 statue to the front over here. And that adds 60 capacity. That I think will be actually quite nice. It does cost us a ton, but we're actually okay on all of these. Alright, as long as we don't reach 75. How much time do we have? 21 days. Oh. Did it just increase to 75? No, it's still 74. Quick. Taxes up. Alright. That should solve the service problem. And in addition, we're gonna place more of our trees throughout here. Actually, not this one. We wanna place this one, right? Can I? No, I need to place them individually. Ugh. So how do we make these folks happier? Put you here. The terracotta doesn't quite fit, I would say. But if we place the rose bush over there... Oh, not the mandate. I'm gonna close this. Rose bushes are actually so much cheaper. I could just go ahead and place a couple of these bushes. There we go. Actually, why can't I place this? Maybe I can do the same with the rose bushes. Oh, that actually kind of works. So we're just gonna place a ton of rose bushes throughout our village to hopefully improve the overall happiness and appeal for our citizens. As they might actually be able to upgrade things moving forward. All right. Will they upgrade in terms of density? Commoner resident. Medium quality house, no. Residential area, light fortification, patrol coverage. Alright, so we do need a patroller. Oh, can we? Assign a new watchman. Alright, paint a patrolling zone. That's actually it, right? Do I need to? No? They don't care? They don't care either? Interesting. I don't think I had seen that before. No, I actually do want them to patrol the market. Alright, here we go. So, this is optional. Increase a house to medium density. And that will involve the village fortifications. And this is where things get tricky. Because we will need to... well, if we place a gate here... Let's try this out down here. I'm guessing it would face... Which way is front? Well, in order to open the doors, I think they would open outwards rather than inwards. Guard location. Interesting. What if... Oh, interesting. We can actually fully draw this around. Can I even draw this outside? Outside of my... Holy cow. Yes. How does this work? Okay, it doesn't make sense. So... I'm very confused. Sorry, I was very quiet there for a second. We are gonna make sure that we are drawing this inside of our borders. This is actually tough to draw because it swings around. Right. This is our entrance. which means we need a gate over here. And again, gate opening outwards. Just like that, I guess. And then we're gonna keep moving this around. Oh, there's a house underneath there. Just until here. Gonna put in another gate. Hey. Opening to the outside. So they can easily get out and, you know, do their thing. And that would be the only gate for all of them. But I think we're gonna leave these outside, to be honest. So if we place it to here, put in another gate right there. Delighted visitors. Wait, what? Some visitors had a great time and cheered up your village. Okay. Alright, here we go. What is this? I don't know. Build. 250 wood. You know what? Let's go ahead and do it. Alright. Our citizens are happy now, which means we're gonna reduce the amount of taxes. We do have another one, improving trade with Devonport. Sure, I will see to it. Now that is quite the building over here. And I see they are having some issues on this side, don't they? How do I remove this part? Don't tell me I need to buy this territory just to finish this. Let's make sure this is kind of like put in there. Alright, anyways, they are working on this. That took me quite a while. Let's allow you in, which actually means, hopefully. Nope, still lacking. Let's just make it 4 by putting in 3 nuns and just one of them. Paint a crop field. Oh, I see. Shoot. That means I will need to remove the pasture over here and expand it. Actually, let's just expand it down here for now. Oh, it's adequately sized already, so that kind of works. Now, again, how do I actually assign someone here? There's something I'm really missing, and I think that is something we will figure out in the next episode. As our walls rise around our village, looks very ridiculous, to be honest. I didn't know you had to do this. So, you know, wow, 100% happiness. As they are building these walls, if I would have known we could build them. I would have placed our village a little bit differently. Because again, ridiculous as it is right now. But I guess it's good to know. And for next time, I'm gonna look up how to actually put some people into our monastery buildings. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the build overall and what ridiculous mistakes you have spotted me making. Otherwise, regardless, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.